might look a little bit different.
Just jumping in from the future, I have been a guest editor this week, so look out for the notes that I have been putting across the vlog.
What have you said?
Enjoy.
Good morning everyone and welcome to another brand new weekly vlog. My name is Astrid and I vlog every single week of my life. This is week number 29 and this week I'm in Norwich. So we've got a slightly slower pace of life going on, which I'm quite enjoying. Although I say a slower pace of life, I'm still pretty busy, but I'm house sitting for my mum this week. So we're looking after her cat, my sister's here, Charlie's here with me. And today we're actually in a bit of a rush because I've taken way too long to get ready, and I've got an ad that I'm filming with Mitchum at the moment for Instagram, not for here, the deodorant. So for that ad I had to think of like a date night that was outside the box, something we haven't done before. So we've hired a boat and we're gonna go on the Norfolk Broads. Now I think it will be lovely and Charlie is very up for it. However, I get very seasick. So I'm quite nervous, but the weather looks alright, so hopefully it won't be too bumpy. Let's go. We're on a boat, guys. I've got a life jacket on. Charlie is driving the boat, and I am being passenger princess at the back. I need to go to the front, but I'm a bit scared. Well, this is going quite well. Are you enjoying yourself, boat boy?
I'm loving it. Can I go from zoo boy to being boat boy?
Yeah, from zoo boy to boat boy. Charlie loves the boat. I'm just worried that I'm going to get foundation all over this.
What it says over there?
Over
I just want to know which way I'm going.
That says Barton Broad that way.
What, left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not very good at lefts and rights. Oh my god, look at all these swans and geese. Be careful, we've got to go out the way. Hey buddy. Oh, they're following us. We've got some friends. My granddad used to live on a boat, and I don't think I've been on a boat on the Broads since it was with him. So I was very, very young. And when I was younger, I didn't realise that the Broads were like a Norfolk thing. I thought that everywhere had them, but yeah. We're going to Barton Broad right now. Just have a little drive around, do a little twat lap, and then we'll be on our way. We've got the boat for 2 hours, so we've been on here for about an hour of it. Oh no, not even. Nearly an hour. I can't see any fish. The water looks gross, actually. Charlie's giving it waves to all the other boats that we go past.
It's almost like a code of conduct that you have to do when you're on the water.
Well, I don't think they're going to know about that, most of them. Like, Charlie's big into boats, so he knows all the rules of the road. I don't. Snacks-wise, I bought strawberries, a bottle of 7-Up and some salt and vinegar Pringles. Basically all of the snacks that sometimes help me when I'm feeling a bit sick. But actually I don't feel sick right now, which is a massive win.
This is abroad, so this is much further away from like...
I think you're underestimating my ability to feel seasick. I think I could feel seasick in a bath if I tried hard enough.
You're so close.
Look at this house. Imagine living here. That is crazy. Right, we're back from the boat. Oh my god. I am exhausted. There's something about like sea air and being outside, isn't there, that just really wipes me out. Right, you're balancing on a water bottle now. Yeah, I've got a cup of tea. I love these mugs of my mum's. They've got like all little biscuits on them. Party rings, jammy dodgers, chocolate digestives. So cute. And then I've got some of those McVitie's seriously chocolatey digestives that got delivered last week, but I keep calling them absolutely chocolatey, which, you know, is not what they're called, but it does get the point across. They're very chocolatey. I feel a bit like my brain has fallen out. I have just woken up from a little nap. I had like a 20-minute nap when we got in, even though Charlie was trying so hard to stop me from napping. He was playing music through the speakers, the sound of flies buzzing through the speakers. I did manage to nap regardless because I will sleep through literally anything. And now I've woken up and I need to get my brain back in gear, although it's so dark outside because the weather's rubbish that it feels like it should be night time. But I need to do some work. I'm gonna edit the ad that I filmed this morning. Does anyone know what I mean about like being on a boat and being like whipped around by the air? Makes you so tired. And I always find the same when I go to the beach. Like literally yesterday I went to the beach. I went to Great Yarmouth.
I think it's something to do with the increased Oxygen saturation.
Is there science behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, and yesterday, by the time we got back, I was absolutely exhausted and covered in sand and not very happy about it. Although, when I was in Yarmouth yesterday, we were walking down the, like, high street, and we saw loads of the tourist, like, shops had mystery bags that you could buy, and we were like, what is that? And they all looked different shapes and stuff, and we were like, but one of them was a vape shop, and I was like, surely they're not selling mystery vape bags for like £3. And then we saw another one in just like a tourist souvenir shop, and we were like, what is going on? And then we went past another shop that also had it, and we realized that those ones all had like every labels where all the details had been scribbled out. So they'd like, I think all of them had bought like lost post stock or something, and were selling them off as mystery bags, and we were in such a rush to get back by the time we noticed it that we couldn't do anything about it. But I'm so tempted to go back and buy a load of them, just because I'm so intrigued what is in those bags. It would make quite good content, and I'm a nosy gal, so if I've got time, maybe later this week. God knows what's in those bags. Might just be a load of rubbish I don't need though. The last thing I need is to bring more stuff into my house.
I agree. We've got too much rubbish in the house at the moment.
I should probably crack on with some work.
She should.
I can't believe you just got me to turn the camera back on just for that. The fact that it was so hot earlier and I've actually just had to get changed into a hoodie and flared leggings to go out and see a friend is criminal. It is pouring with rain. And earlier I was so hot on the boat that I think I got a bit sunburnt. How does that happen? But anyway, I'm now off out to meet a friend from school for a coffee. It's quite funny, she messaged me yesterday. I've not seen her in a couple of years. She messaged me yesterday and basically asked if I wanted to catch up next time I'm in Norwich. And it's funny because I literally replied like, I can do tomorrow. So that should be really nice. I probably won't take you with me because I don't like to shove the camera in the faces of people who haven't asked for it. But yeah, that is where I'm now going, so I will catch you a bit later on. Gotta run while we're young. I'm about to dye my hair, just another shade of brown, but basically yesterday when we were on the boat I took a photo of myself from above and I saw the number of grey hairs on my head and I thought, I've got to do something about that. It is like, let's see if I can show you, but it doesn't show up on camera a lot, but in real life I've got quite a lot of grey hair, and I have had since I was like probably 21. I don't know, can you see that? I'm not sure. I haven't touched up the colour on it in so long, so today's the day. I know a lot of people consider going like blonde when their hair starts to go grey because it makes it like less obvious. And I think this is the thing, because my hair is so dark, it is so obvious. But I suppose like it doesn't really matter, does it? But blonde just wouldn't suit me, so I'm stuck with this. Well, that's fine. It's actually not that much effort. I just never remember. I have woken up with such a sore throat. I think because it's been really hot, we've been sleeping with the fan on like full whack. Sitting directly in front of the fan for like 8 hours is gonna hurt your throat, isn't it? What? Why am I? Good for you. So my throat feels like I've been having a snack on some gloss. Okay. Right, and we're moving. Ooh, that's a lot of grey in there. So hard to catch it all. Weirdly, it's not really at the bottom of my hair. Like it's not in like the under layers, it's more just at the top. God, it smells so strong. Weirdly, my hair's been looking like all different colours lately, and a couple of people have asked me if I've dyed it, but I haven't, and there is no dye in it right now. Well, there is right now, but you know what I mean. But I think it's from when I went to Florida. I think the sun bleached it and some of it started to look quite red. So it should be nice to have it all back to one colour. Although whenever I dye my hair, I always then spend the next few weeks like shocked at how dark it is, even though my natural hair is really dark anyway. And if anyone else did that, I probably wouldn't even notice. But obviously when it's your hair, you notice the difference, don't you? I just realised I didn't even brush it when I woke up. Should I have? Okay, I think that's done. There's still quite a lot in the bottle, but I guess like my hair's not that long. So maybe that's okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. See you on the other side. Hopefully when my hair is all one colour, and that colour should be like a deep brown and not like green or anything. Okay, sorry about the extractor fan, but the hair is done. I've dried it and styled it, and look, it's actually brown again. It is a lot darker than my hair was. It's like borderline black, but I do quite like it. Also, I bought a jumper yesterday. That means autumn's on its way. I love autumn, particularly autumn clothes. And before we went on the boat yesterday, I was really worried that I was going to get really cold. It was the opposite. I was absolutely boiling, but I panicked and I didn't have a jumper with me. So when we were in Sainsbury's buying snacks, I bought this from the like Sainsbury's 2 clothing section. And I actually loved it. I sized up to make it a bit baggy, but it's like got a little bit of like marl on it, in it. I don't know how it is marl. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't. It's like beige marl, and it's quite like a cool toned beige. And since last summer, I've gotten really into my like colour season and like what colours suit me better. I suit cooler tones better because my face is very red, if you couldn't tell, so I don't want to like highlight that. Apart from when I'm fake tan, then I can do a warm tone, but generally cooler tones. So this as a beige jumper for me is perfect. I can't believe I just bought my first jumper of the year. So last night I baked some cupcakes and they were actually very successful for me. I am not a very good baker. But these are the cupcakes, and then this morning Amber got up at 4. Yeah. Did you?
I just woke up, yeah.
And started decorating them. So now we've got some cute little cupcakes and a cup of tea, and my nanny's here for the day, and Charlie's gone out with my granddad, and yeah, we're just having quite a chilled day at home really. So this is the plate of all the cupcakes, and then Amber found this video on TikTok, was it?
Yeah, it was on TikTok.
And it's like little biscuits with marshmallow. They kind of look like jelly cats. Is it meant to look like the marshmallow jelly cat?
Yeah.
Not like that rocky road you made granddad then.
This is the video that we're copying. So we've got all of our equipment here, and we've just run to the shop to get some chocolate coloured peanuts, and now I've just put them down somewhere else. Oh, over there. So the first step is drawing all these little faces on these marshmallows. Amber is so good at like
Eating the food.
no, like the patience to do things like this well, whereas I'm just like, get it done. But don't they look really cute? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting the little cheeks on them though, because I think they'll be cute. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my god, look how cute they are. They're adorable. I kind of don't even want to eat them, but they still need to go in the fridge to harden. I'm making some sweet potato fries. This whole vlog is basically just been me cooking things so far. But that's kind of been my week so far. Basically on, I think it was Monday, I made dinner with sriracha, which Amber had never tried before. And so I was pleased with myself because I like introducing people to new things. She really liked it, so now I was trying to think of something else that we can have for like early dinner, late lunch, that will go really well with sriracha. So I feel like chicken nuggets and chicken strips go really well, and I love corned chicken nuggets, and so does Amber, so that's what we're doing. Good morning everyone, it is Thursday and I've tried something new with my makeup today. Rather than doing eyeshadow, I've done just a little eyeshadow wing, because I've heard that's, you know, what the cool kids are doing nowadays on TikTok. I sound so old, but I normally do eyeshadow and then winged liner if I get a chance, and then mascara obviously, but I've just gone for this today, and it was much quicker, and I sort of smudged it out with my finger to make it look like smudgy, so it's not as neat.
Morning squad.
What do you think of my new eye makeup look?
Can I be honest?
Yeah?
I didn't realise there was any difference.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, the thing is, you girls expect us guys to notice these things, but...
You look at my face every day.
Exactly. The makeup doesn't look any different.
It does. It
You
looks
always
very
look
different. Pretty. Nice save. I like your new t-shirt. Do you want to come and show them? So yeah, I've tried a new eye makeup look. I've dyed my hair and I painted my nails yesterday, so I feel a bit like a new person. I just need a layer of fake tan and then I'll be like...
Our bed already shows that you've been wearing a fake tan.
Yeah, I was wearing it earlier in the week. I need to do another layer and then I'll feel like stunning and in summer mode.
I mean, you are stunning.
Thank you. What? Look at Charlie's new t-shirt.
I mean, it's not...
I think it's very cool.
I mean, it's not new because it had a previous owner. This guy.
Yeah, I got it from River Island Men's. I quite often buy men's t-shirts because they're thicker, particularly white t-shirts. A lot of women's white t-shirts you can see your bra through, but men's white t-shirts you can't. So I bought that from River Island a few years ago, and oh no, actually it might have even just been last year or the year before, and I loved it, but I don't know, something about it, it never quite went with the stuff that I wanted it to go with, so I was gonna put it on Vinted, but actually I think it really suits Charlie. You look very cool.
I always look cool.
So yeah, we're now out to have lunch with my grandparents. I've had quite a busy work morning this morning. I always find whenever I'm in Norwich, because I'm getting pulled in a million different directions to see everyone and stuff like that, I fall behind on work stuff. So I've been really trying to hold myself accountable this week, and it's not been going all that well, but I have caught up this morning, so there's a little bit more to do later. But for now, we're gonna go out for a bit. See you later, Lilo. Oh, she's not a very sociable cat, but she does like to watch. Look.
She is so cute.
She is so cute.
Let's see if she'll let me stroke her today.
She won't.
Oh.
She's so shy. Don't push it if she doesn't want it. Oh. Well, it's very friendly, actually.
I played some cat noise this morning, and Lilo was very interested. I mean, I say interested, she sat up on the bed and she looked at me being like, do you think I'm some sort of idiot?
And then she did not move.
And she did not move.
Right, let's go out, we're gonna be late. We just had lunch with my grandparents, which was lovely. I had a steak sandwich. Oh, you had a steak sandwich as well, didn't you?
I had a steak sandwich as well.
It was delicious. And now we're in the city. Charlie's got a letter to post. I want to have a look around Oliver Bonus. And then we're gonna go and see my friend and her baby, the one whose christening we went to last week, because obviously because it was her baby's christening, she was like busy speaking to everyone else, so we didn't actually catch up. So that's the plan for the next couple of hours, and then I need to go home and do some more work probably.
Yeah.
What have you got to say for yourself?
Not much really, just, yeah.
Anything you'd like to do while we're in the city?
Maybe go to Lisa Angel.
Charlie loves Lisa Angel.
Actually, I don't have any money to spend, so yeah, maybe not.
Have a little look around. I've just popped into Oliver Bonus. Look how cute this graphic tee is. I don't own any clothes from here, but I always love the homeware stuff, so that's mostly what I come in for. But I also always think the hair clips are very cute as well, but I don't really wear a lot of hair clips. But they are really lovely in here. I love this kind of style of furniture, but it's so expensive. Like, this is £725. And how's the storage? Oh, to be fair, the drawers are quite deep, but still, slightly out of budget. But sometimes this stuff does go into the sale, I've seen online. I absolutely love this little cherry trinket box. I have nothing I need to keep in a trinket box, but it's so pretty. I love all the beading. Do you love all the beading?
I find it really annoying.
Why?
Feels weird.
I love it. Well, it's been a good run of 14 months, but I think this is where we part ways. I love beading.
Beading shit.
I've got that cushion and you've got that photo frame. That's beaded.
Yeah, this cushion, couldn't you find the right size?
Oh, I found the right size cushion for it in the end, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, they come just as the cover. You have to buy the cushion separately, which I didn't realise. But I love all of these, like, I just love beading. I've got a real thing about it at the moment. I also keep looking at these smiley face prints online. I really like them. That one's beaded, so obviously I love that one. But I really like the yellow of this as well. I think it's very cheerful. Right, well that was fun. I just like to pop in there every now and again to see what they've got going on. What time is it? 10 to 3. Right, let's go and see Hattie. Okay. Let's go. Good morning everyone. It is Friday and oh, it's very bright in here. It is another day in Norwich. We've decided that today, basically, I'm just making myself a tripod out of a vase and a candle.
Did you do that
Yeah.
the other day?
It's my tripod.
Because I was getting really confused why that was on there. I was thinking, is your mum doing that? I don't...
My mum's not here.
No, but like, did your mum put it on there before she left?
No, it was me. Yeah, we've decided basically that today we are just going to have a day to stay here, do a load of work, do a load of like life admin, hopefully have a bit of a chill, watch some TV, just relax for a minute, because I feel like this week, you guys probably haven't seen much of it because I don't like to film other people. I think I said like people who haven't chosen to be on the internet, I don't think it's fair to film them. So there's a lot of stuff when I'm in Norwich that I feel like I don't really film. But so to you guys it probably looks like we've been here all week. I feel like I've barely been here. So today is a very chilled day, I've decided, and I've got a lot of work to do, but like in a very relaxed way. For breakfast, Charlie has just made a cup of tea and we're having one of the cakes from the other day. How have you enjoyed your week in Norwich?
So I've been helping out Amy with some editing.
As you guys will have seen on this vlog, because he keeps adding notes.
Yeah, we've just been socialising quite a lot. So it's just been quite... I'm tired. Because normally in London we do just spend days where we don't really see anyone and we spend all day sort of sorting stuff out of the flat. Whereas this week, been very much catching up with everyone.
We've been up and about and all over the place, haven't we, like every day. So today's we're very overdue a chill day.
Yeah.
I've done so many things today and I've forgotten to vlog. I had a call about, oh my god, in a couple of weeks, obviously you'll see it because I vlog every week, I am doing this photo shoot with Amazon, but like as a model. And I've never done that before. So I'm absolutely terrified. Actually, I have done something similar once, but it was with Primark and Maria was there as well. They were shooting us as like a duo. So I'm a bit nervous about doing something similar but without anyone I know there, because I don't know who else is going to be on the shoot or if there's going to be anyone else on the shoot. So I had a call about that today, and I'm so glad I did, because they were saying things to me like, yeah, like you'll need to make sure that your nails are like short and neutral, and you'll need to make sure that you are, or not necessarily short, but like neat and neutral. I normally have fairly neat nails anyway, but like I assume that this blue colour is not a neutral. They said that I would need to make sure that I take bras and pants that are nude, black and white, just because I don't know what they're going to want me in. I have to arrive with no makeup on, and a makeup artist is going to do it for me. I have to arrive with my hair just like clean and straight, and someone's going to do that for me as well. It's all very alien, and like it's weird because I'm used to editing my own stuff and like having a little bit of control over like what gets posted of me, but so it's weird to be handing that control over to someone else. But it is really exciting, and I always see other people doing stuff like this and it feels like a really weird career milestone to be doing that myself. So I am really excited, even though I am absolutely shitting myself, to be honest. Speaking of other people editing your stuff, as we mentioned earlier, Charlie has actually been editing this week's vlog because I have had lots of plates to spin, and obviously we've been in Norwich, so my time has been a little bit limited, and he's not at work this week, so he offered to help me out. And it's so weird now, I've literally got his laptop on my lap and I'm going through everything that he's edited, and it's so weird that it's like an edited video and I haven't done it myself. He's done a very good job, but I can't imagine posting something that I haven't at least looked through. And I know that a lot of like big YouTubers have editors and stuff, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately because Zoella's doing her August daily vlogging situation, and whenever I hear about YouTubers doing daily vlogs, I always think like, how are they physically doing that? Because it takes me so long to edit one of these that I can't imagine doing that every single day. But then I remember that a lot of them do have editors, but actually I don't know if she does. Maybe she's just been doing it for so long that she's like very good and quick at it. And speaking of being good and quick at it, I'm very proud of myself because the ad that I filmed earlier this week, the Mitcham one, was very complicated, to be honest, and the brief was quite complicated, and I was really worried that they weren't going to like the content, and I really put so much effort into it, and really like storyboarded everything and thought it all through, and took ages over the voiceover. Like I think it took me about 2 hours just to voice over it because I really wanted to make sure that it was like good and funny and hit all the points. And I got some feedback today that it's the only piece of content that the agency have had in ages that has just been approved with no amendments straight away. So they were pleased with me and I'm very pleased with me. So yeah, I actually think that will be up now. So if you haven't seen it, head over to my Instagram to see kind of what we were working on that you guys saw on Tuesday, because that was really good. But yeah, I really don't know how Zoella does the daily vlogs thing, although once I did manage Vlogmas years and years ago when I was at uni. I don't think they're online anymore, but I did actually manage to vlog every day from the 1st of December to Christmas Eve, and they weren't all vlogs like this. Some of them were more like sit down chatty videos with my friends and stuff. This was before I moved to London, so they weren't like influencer friends, they were like my drama friends and stuff from Norwich that I'm still very much in touch with. So I have managed it once before, and part of me does wonder whether to try it like in December or something, but I also think December's such a busy time of year and everyone else does Vlogmas as well, and I feel like, I don't know, obviously I'm still a very small YouTuber, so I don't know if it would be worth like doing. I don't know if people would choose to watch my videos over other people's or whatever. Maybe I'll do it in January instead when things tend to be a little bit quieter, or maybe I won't do it at all. Maybe I'm just adding things onto my plate when I really don't need to. Who knows? Do you guys watch Vlogmas? I watch a few of them, but I don't really watch them every day. I sort of will watch a few in one go, like I'll binge a few and then I'll leave it for a few days and then I'll come back and binge a few more, and I do quite enjoy it. I like the cozy vibes, but my life in December tends to be absolute chaos because there's just events left, right and centre, and then I'm always like between London and Norwich over Christmas. Charlie's back. What's up?
I come bearing bad news.
Oh, why?
There's no more Alani. Literally none.
Charlie's just been into Morrison's because do you remember when I was in America and I was absolutely obsessed with Alani Nu, the like energy drinks? I've actually got a can of it here. I have not been able to find it in the UK. I used to buy the Kim Kardashian collaboration in the UK, like before I even went to America, and I loved it. Like, it was probably my favourite energy drink. I do drink quite a lot of energy drinks because I get very tired in the afternoons. And yeah, when I tried them in America, I was so excited and they were so good. And then I came back here and I couldn't find any and I was devastated. And I even DM'd Alani and asked where I could find them, and I was told that you couldn't find them anywhere in the UK anymore because the Kim ones, I think, were limited edition. And the other day I was in Morrison's in Norwich. I haven't been able to find them anywhere in London, and there was like a big like crate of them. So I bought some. I bought some peach and some cosmic stardust, although I seem to remember the cosmic stardust in America being like either blue or purple, but here when I poured it out it was just like clear white. So I do think it's got like less colourings in or something, but I imagine that's to do with like UK versus US regulations. But yeah, if you want to try Alani Nu, the American energy drink that's got like really bright branding, I love their Instagram. I think everything looks like perfect, and it tastes really good, and I'm just a big fan. All the flavours are really good. There's a cherry one that's really nice as well. I would recommend checking your local Morrison's.
Yeah.
Good input. I was just sitting here doing some work and this is what Charlie has just handed me. Now these have a bit of a story around here. Charlie, how many ice pops would you say you eat in the average week? Ooh, my ice pop's in the way.
Not enough.
But how many? He's actually got some sort of problem. Charlie will buy a pack of 40 ice pops. Have I talked about this in the vlog before? I might have done, but it's still ongoing. He will buy a pack of 40 ice pops and will literally act as if it's his full-time job to go through the whole pack. He will not rest until it is gone. And then yesterday, you saw a TikTok, didn't you, of a girl that was doing the same? And her partner was annoyed that they were taking up all the space in the freezer, but to be fair, at least she was eating them quickly, so they weren't taking up the space for very long.
See, that's what I do.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it then. It's so cold. I only like the strawberry ones, really.
Okay, this is number one. How many do you think? Put it in your comments.
What I can't believe is how quickly you've eaten that. You've eaten a whole ice pop in the time it's taken me to get to this point. So I think the question is more, not how many can you manage, but how many can you manage in the time that it takes me to eat one?
I reckon 2. I will be back. Another one. Another.
Here you go. Look. in the time it has taken me to eat one ice pop, he has eaten about 2.5.
Yeah. You're amateur at this.
And I'm okay with that.
All I just keep on thinking is about that video of that woman in Bristol that goes, "No, another one!" Yes, this is my 4th.
4. You're actually a menace.
A legend, she meant to say. Right, seeing as Amy is finishing off editing, I've decided, well, she's editing something else, but I have decided that I'm making dinner this evening. So, I have decided that we're going to have chicken farfalle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Well, it's garlicky chicken creamy farfalle. So these are the ingredients that I'm using. This isn't sponsored by Tesco, by the way. It's just where I went to go and buy all the ingredients. So farfalle, or coffee, I don't know. Diced chicken breast, yes, it's a little bit lazy, but I was looking at price per kilogram, and actually this worked out okay. Milk, I was going to use soy milk, which is what we normally drink, but we had this in the fridge. Garlic puree, yes, might be a little bit lazy. And then I've got chicken stock pots, 2 small brown onions, or white onions, whatever, same. And then chestnut mushrooms. So my plan is to boil the pasta, fry off the onions, chuck the chicken in with the onions. Yeah, basically bring it all together and hopefully it will bang. So I can't believe that it's been quite so many months that Amy's been vlogging for. I'm just wondering what your favourite moments were from the vlogs. I mean, I know that we are now halfway through the year, so what have your favourite moments been for this year? I mean, I've absolutely loved sharing the journey with you guys, and I know that Amy has as well. But yeah, what were your favourite parts of this year's vlog series so far? I'd be really interested to know. So yeah, definitely put that down in the comments. I realised that actually vlogging whilst cooking is quite hard, so I shall just show you the end result.
Hello, are you vlogging?
I might well be.
Charlie's channel's coming soon, guys. I'm joking. You've just got a recurring role on mine at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a bit, I mean, it's a very valuable role, I must say. I do take it very seriously.
You do.
Also, if you guys, any of you guys drink beer, this is an incredible non-alcoholic beer. It's really, really good. Would recommend.
You're very into your non-alcoholic beers at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I just feel like it just helps me a little bit, especially when you're a bit stressed. The last thing that you need is to be drinking alcohol. So
fair enough, yeah.
If you're able to have a non-alcoholic version of a drink that you like, why not?
Yeah.
And it means that I can still drive as well, which...
Yeah, you've got to think about that now that you're a driver.
Yeah, which is... I always... When my parents were... When I was much younger, my parents used to be like, I'm not drinking non-alcoholic beer, what's the point? Because it just doesn't taste the same. And non-alcoholic beers now, like, I would...
Should I taste it?
Yeah, you won't like it. You won't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think that you would.
Oh, it just tastes like wheat.
Hey, newsflash!
Yeah, I know it is. The aftertaste tastes like bread or like porridge. I just can't get on board with it, but I'm so glad you enjoy it.
I do.
How's dinner?
Dinner's doing well. I gave them one tip.
What?
And one tip that you should remember is salting your water.
Charlie's actually a very good cook. I keep thinking he should make a TikTok series about cooking.
Thing is, I'm one of these people that I really enjoy cooking, and I don't like to sort of have it complicated, because
Fair enough.
I find, as much as I love Amy being in the kitchen with me sometimes, it's when I ask Amy to help and then I actually go,
Actually, I'll do it.
Actually, I will do it. Can you just like, you can just sit and I will do it myself. And it's one of these things that I really do enjoy. I'm very, very grateful from my mum growing up, is that she's always been really, really good at teaching me on how to cook and being very confident around the kitchen. I mean, there has been times that I've been like, I have no idea.
Yeah, like when we like fancy something but I don't know how to cook it, I just go, oh, I can't cook that, I need to buy it from a restaurant. Whereas Charlie goes, well, no, we can cook that, let me figure out how to do it. And he's very good at like
I'm getting better
figuring
at rice.
that out. Oh my god, yeah, you really are. Like, I'm a packet rice girl, but Charlie just one day went, no, I'm going to learn how to cook rice properly, and you're doing very well with it.
I'm looking forward to actually having a very good home cooked meal, because I feel like we haven't done that.
Haven't we?
Well, I don't think we haven't really done that in the last couple of days.
Oh no,
Sous chef,
we have pizza.
bin please. But I was just asking them what their favourite vlogs were. Well, what favourite parts they have from this year so far
Of my vlogs?
of the vlog series, because I know that we've spoken about kind of favourite moments that we've had.
Yeah, like what bits of these vlogs, when something comes up in the vlog, what makes you go, oh, I'm glad this is happening again? Is it the declutters? Is it like...
Is it the chats?
Chats? Yeah, what do you guys like to see actually? It's a good question.
She's very, very good, isn't she? At just being... I think you're a very, very
I'm
reliable...
just washing my hands if you can hear like a squelching noise.
That's revolting, by the way. No! Put your hands under the sink. Disgusting. That sound makes my skin crawl. But yeah, she's... No! I used to watch quite a lot of YouTubers when I was growing up, like Fun for Louie, Ben Brown, I think his name was. I used to watch a bit of Joe Sugg, only because he was friends with Louis Cole and that lot for a while. Like, a lot of the OGs, I don't really...
A lot of them are coming back.
Are they?
Yeah. Louise Pentland is now like quite big on TikTok, and Tanya Burr has just started up her YouTube channel again.
Has she?
So Ella's doing
Question.
vlogmas.
Tanya Burr. Wasn't she with Jim Chapman for ages?
I don't think they like to talk about that anymore.
Don't they?
No.
Oh, was it?
Well, they were married, but they're not together anymore. But I think the rumour is that they've signed NDAs because neither of them address it ever.
Drama.
Yeah, they're both like happily in new relationships. Maybe both married. Definitely both have kids now.
Yeah, I used to really like Jim.
They're from here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
My favourite thing growing up is, I still remember it, is Fun for Louie going down the Thames in a yellow boat. Out of nowhere, him and Ben Brown bought this little yellow boat. And I remember being like, this is amazing. And this was before I was even interested in boats. And they went down
Very boat heavy vlog.
Yeah, and they went under Tower Bridge in this little, like, pretty much the same size as we were in.
Oh god, that's not
Yeah, down the Thames. And I was really excited because I thought, oh, fantastic, this is going to be like a new, because he had the fun bus, like, he had so many, like...
I didn't really watch Fun for Louie.
Yeah, he had so much.
I'm going to go and carry on with my work because I'm stressed and very behind. And it is a Friday night. It's 7:30 on a Friday night. But if I don't get it sorted over the weekend, it will stress me out on Monday so much that it's not worth it. So
No, it's really not.
I'm just going to keep going till it's done.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Thank you. Sorry, look at this. I'm very pleased with myself.
It doesn't look very presentable, but
It looks delicious.
it is,
Is it good?
yeah.
Good. And when you say that about your own cooking, I know it's good because Charlie is very critical of his own cooking.
Yeah, I feel with like pasta dishes and things, like I am very good. The only thing I struggle with is doing it on another hob that I haven't done before.
Yeah, so obviously we're at Mum's at the moment, but it looks like you've done a very good job.
Yeah, I think I've done all right.
Well, actually, I'll be the judge. Hold on.
I will you.
Yeah, I will. Just try a bit. I'm just going to try a bit of the pasta with the sauce.
This is all from scratch, by the way.
Sorry, brag. God, if I got served this in a restaurant, I'd be
Do you know what it
happy.
tastes like?
That.
Do you know when we went to Cheesecake Factory? This tastes way better though, but it was
Yeah, you're right.
so easy.
And now we are back in the car. Basically, we're just running errands for my sister who needs picking up from one place and dropping to another. But it's quite a road trip. We're going to be in the car for like a good, probably 2.5 hours. And the car, like, sound system is broken. So we've only got each other to keep us entertained. God knows what absolute rubbish we're going to come out with, but it is quite handy now that Charlie's passed the driving test because we can split this drive instead of me doing all the way there and all the way back.
I'm in my girlfriend's car. Brum brum. Get out of my car. No.
We've been watching Love is Blind. I've got like 15 minutes left. I hate this thing that Netflix keeps doing of uploading stuff in bits, like as in like 4 episodes and then another 4 and then another 4, and I know that it's because they want people to like carry on the conversation for longer, but like when they did it with Bridgerton it was actually painful. I wish they would just drop it all, although actually then I think sometimes you don't take it in as well because you don't have time to like think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe Bridgerton, we're not going to see it for, wasn't it, another 2 years?
Yeah, so they said 2026, but I actually wonder whether they're going to do another spin-off like Queen Charlotte in between, and we wouldn't know that necessarily by now, so they might do. When I was single I always thought I would go on something like Love is Blind. Not like I thought I would, but like whenever I watched it I was like, yeah, I'd go on this.
To be honest, somewhat where we met, it was blind, because anyone can upload any photos and pretend...
Onto Hinge.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't call that blind though, because that would just be catfishing, wouldn't it?
Oh, I love watching some of the catfish videos. I find them just very...
I haven't watched catfish in ages.
I haven't watched it in ages either, but I used to find it so satisfying.
What's satisfying about it?
Like, just people being, like, I don't know, well, I wouldn't say satisfying is the word.
Satisfying's a weird word.
But like, as in very interesting.
Oh yeah, it's fascinating.
Like the motive behind someone doing
Definitely. And like, I think it's really interesting to see what people even fall for as well. And you always like to think that if it was you, you would never, but you just never know, do you?
Yeah, you never do.
You never know what traps you'd fall into. But yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, it's very
I want to watch Catfish now.
Do you?
Yeah,
well,
a bit of Catfish. Maybe we can watch it in bed.
Well, we've still got 15 minutes left, so I think we should stop falling into the same trap as we always do.
Not finishing things.
And start a new episode of something that we've watched already before actually finishing up something that we haven't
Fair
watched.
enough. Okay, we'll watch the last 15 minutes of Love is Blind first.
Do you know what I really want?
What?
I want a Coke Zero Vanilla.
Do you? I'm sure we can probably achieve that.
Love Coke Zero Vanilla.
Also, you know what's come out, I think today or yesterday? The Umbrella Academy season 4. The Umbrella Academy is one of my all-time favourite TV shows.
Amy made a confession to me the other day that she was on some sort of programme.
Well, it was on the Netflix YouTube channel. It was like a game show called Superfan versus Superfan.
Doesn't that give you the ick? That is so icky.
It was so fun. And
Supervan.
Superfan.
No, that's what I meant, but my words got mixed up.
Supervan.
Supervan.
Yeah.
Supervan.
And it was so fun, and I didn't win, which is really annoying. But the reason I didn't win, it was a maths question, and I got it right, and the person who wrote the questions genuinely got it wrong. Like, I'm a maths tutor, and even on the comments of the YouTube video, people are saying that's wrong, and I should have won. I was robbed, actually. So
the question I have for you then, whoever you lost to, were they in it? Like with whoever wrote this?
No. So basically,
how did they work out the wrong answer?
So basically, it's actually because I'm too good at maths. So you know bid maths, like the order that you have to do things in. Yeah. So she did it in like chronological order of the sum, which is wrong. Yeah. And I did it using like, I can't remember what the question even was.
Because you're meant to go to the brackets first.
Yeah. So I did that and she didn't. And then, they said she got it right, but actually I got it right in terms of like actual maths.
Now that is icky from them.
Yeah. So I was like fuming and I didn't want to kick off because I wanted to be a good sport. So I didn't want to be like, no, you're actually wrong, because also how embarrassing if I did that. And
I'm sure that they'd edit that out anyway.
Oh,
so
I'm sure they would.
You should have just done it.
But I was literally robbed. The woman I was up against, she was really nice, but she was like a professional quiz show goer. She'd done them all. She'd done Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She'd been on all of them.
Jesus.
And then she was on this one against me, and she won, even though she shouldn't have.
Do you know what the really interesting thing about when people win this money? What? It's tax-free.
Oh yeah, because it's prize money. But yeah, I can't even remember if it was money. It might have literally just been like Umbrella Academy merch. But that's why. Have you seen my Netflix umbrella?
Yeah.
That's from that.
Is it?
Yeah, they sent it to me.
Interesting.
It's got the Umbrella Academy characters on the inside.
Oh yeah, I remember you got it out when we went to Cambridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a very good umbrella actually, but that was my brief stint on Netflix, and it was presented by Munya Chihuahua.
Who?
You'd recognise him. He's like an online comedian who is actually from the same village that we're currently staying in. Home treat.
He knows.
Don't you know?
Hey.
Oh. We were out too late. She got worried.
Yeah, we're back. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh. She probably like sunk her claws into my knee then. My hair looks crazy. I've just washed it, if you can't tell. It is the weekend now and we've just been cleaning the house, ready for my mum to come back and editing this vlog. Oh my god, you know how Charlie's been editing this vlog? He's done such a good job with it, but last night we realised that basically he has this software on his computer called Clean My Mac, and it had wiped everything he'd done. So like 10 o'clock last night after we got back from having dinner, we started editing this vlog again. So it's actually been edited by us both together this time, which has been, I mean, it's definitely sped up my process, and I think he's getting quite good at it, so I'm impressed. I've had such a nice week being in Norwich, catching up with everyone. It's felt a bit manic because whenever I come back to Norwich, obviously I lived like the first 22 years of my life here, so I know so many people here and I want to catch up with them all, and it's impossible to see everyone. So there are a couple of people that I would have really liked to see that I just could not fit in this time, so I will be back very soon. The older I get, the more I realise how important it is to stay in touch with people like regularly, to make sure that you're still sort of up to date with each other's lives. I feel like the older you get, things start to change so quickly that like if you leave it for a while, suddenly you're just like completely out of touch. So yeah, we did a pretty good job though of seeing everyone, and it's nice now that Charlie and I have been together for a while that he kind of knows them all as well, so it doesn't feel like kind of introducing someone new. It's like just sort of us all hanging out, which is nice. It's been very nice staying at mum's this week, having a little bit more space and a garden and looking after the cat and stuff. I love my flat, but as someone who is from Norwich originally, I think the kind of double lives that I seem to be living, of like being from here and loving the like slower pace of life, but also living London and loving the like energy of that. I don't know, I feel a bit like Hannah Montana sometimes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this weekly vlog. I've realised that next week is week number 30, which means that it is giveaway time again, because if you guys remember, if you watch vlog number, I meant to do it in number 20 and I forgot, so it was actually number 21. Every 10 vlogs I'm going to do a giveaway of some of the PR bits that I've received. So I don't actually know what's come through the post obviously while I've not been there, but I've saved up a few good bits over the last few weeks, so make sure you watch next week's vlog to see what's going to be in the giveaway and how you can enter. I'm quite excited to get back to London. We've got quite a lot of changes to make to the flat. I think I said in last week's vlog that we just bought some new bedding and a upholstery cleaner so we can clean the what's this called, headboard of the bed, and I'm so excited because it's got like my hair products all over it, so it just looks a bit grubby. I sound like every single one of my 28 years, but I am so excited to start using the upholstery cleaner, and next week's pretty busy, so I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Let me know what you've been up to this week in the comments. I always love hearing either what you've been doing throughout the week or like what you're doing while you're watching this vlog, because I don't know, sometimes obviously this is kind of one-sided, but I love to hear what you guys are up to as well, so do let me know. Also, just a little reminder that if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe, especially if you've made it all the way to the end of this video. I would love to reach 2,000 subscribers fairly soon, and I think I'm on 1,820 or something, so like 180 to go, which is still a lot of people when I think about it, but I know that a lot of people who watch these vlogs are not subscribed to my channel, so if that is you and you do like these vlogs, please do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.